We're going. I'm chewing. This is Troy. What?
I got chocolate in my mouth.
Lots of it. What is this? Talk to us about what this is. Because you just gave me some chocolate.
These are Chocomaka balls. They're organic dark chocolate with 2 capsules of the most powerful aphrodisiac herbs.
Oh yeah. I'm coming for somebody. Somebody gonna get it.
Yeah, to turn on the vital life centers of the body.
Oh yeah. So Troy knows a whole bunch about health. And we were just talking about Trader Joe's, etc., meat, because what I call myself a flexitarian, because I started listening to my body and I know that it was asking for meat. For a while I was super judgmental because I watched all those PETA videos, etc. But explain that more, like.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the biggest thing right now is there's a lot of misconceptions and misunderstandings about what food is, what real nutrition is, and defining real food. So I like to define real food as grass-fed, hormone-free, free-range, organic. Only 6% of the food on the planet is organic. How does that really apply in the practical? Well, take care of yourself first. Love yourself. You ever hear that before?
Okay, but here, let me ask you this. So, for the commoner, the layman that's just starting this out, how can they start small, like, and ease their way in? I know you would say just do it, but
well, and here's the thing, because that's a tough question. 69% of the American people are obese or overweight right now. 1 in 2 will get cancer, and diabetes is an epidemic proportion. So I like to say, pay now or pay later, pay the farmer or pay the doctor. It's pretty simple.
Big time.
It's your choice. The food chain is contaminated and it has a lot of cross-contamination in it. So eat only organic, support your own bloodstream, or you will pay the price in one way, shape, or form otherwise. So it really comes down to choice. Once you're knowledgeable, then you can make the choice. We're never unconscious of what goes in over the lips. We can be ignorant or we can be lazy. However, we're never unconscious. Remember your first French kiss?
Boom, got it. Okay, second question, because I know people are thinking this and I'm actually curious about it. So, this one.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Drugs have been vilified, and there's a lot of things about drugs that we've gotten wrong. Look at drugs as it is today. The pharmaceutical companies are is the biggest lobby in Washington. They dictate a lot of policy, a lot of medical policy. Oil, we live in an oil top-down society. Petrochemicals are byproducts from the oil industry, which are put into drugs as preservatives and other fillers and binders. Also, petrochemicals are also in the fertilizers and the preservatives in skincare. So the petrochemical byproducts are everywhere. So drugs are already in our society through the drug manufacturers. Those are the true drug cartels. Now, the original drugs, the plant medicines that were put on this planet by the Creator through evolution, they have alkaloids in there to open up the neural pathways to higher levels of consciousness.
Let him know, Troy.
We have gotten it wrong that this stuff is actually bad for you, or it's going to give you brain damage. The alkaloids in the peyote, the cactus, the San Pedro, the iboga. I mean, iboga, just look at that. You go through a ceremony with iboga, you can get off any opiates or heroin without detoxing. That's amazing. So you got ibogaine, ayahuasca. You know, these are plant medicines that have been around for a long time. Psilocybin, cubensis, magic mushrooms, whatever you want to call them. These things help the neural pathways open, dissolve boundaries, and break patterns, because we all get stuck in these patterns. Look at the world we're living in. It's almost like a zombie world right now. People are programmed by images on the television that have been dictated through corporations, media. Remember, it's oil, weapons, agribusiness, chemicals, and drugs that are running this world right now. And those are all conglomerates that are mixed in with the mainstream media. So all the information that you're getting from the New York Times to AOL.com and all the media centers, it's all misconstrued because it's all controlled by those top industries that are running the planet, and it's all coming down from oil. So I like to talk about free energy. Free energy has already been on the planet. How did they build the Mayan, Egyptian, and Incan temples? No one can explain with the technology that we have, so they must have used levitation or some other form of harmonics to lift these monolithic stones and put them in place like a puzzle with
so
no
true.
mortar.
How did they do it?
How did they do it?
No one knows.
So free energy is available. I say, talk about free energy with your brothers and sisters. Get it into the human template. And once it's in the human template, then we can see it start manifesting. Apparently these technologies have been suppressed. As soon as we get off oil, most of our issues will go away, because oil is intertwined with banking, and banking's intertwined with debt. Debt is slavery. And so, and the oil people the Rockefellers are oil people and bankers. So we have to really look at, hey, where are we? There's no victims here. There's no victims whatsoever. It's just time for us to activate our full human potential. Yeah. Activate who we truly are. We are powerful beings. Rise up to that. Put beautiful things into your bloodstream and make your instrument your temple. This is the temple of God right here.
Yes, it is.
This is it. We are all unique emanations of God. Activate your creativity. Computers are prosthetics compared to what our brain can do.
Yes, sir.
And so that's what it's all about. Clearing out the junk and aligning with, the good stuff.
The good stuff. Watch this twice. I know he said a lot. It's a lot to take in.
And I got 100 videos on YouTube too. So subscribe. CertifiedHealthNut.com.